In today's video, we're going to talk about transactional relationships and what narcissists get out of relationships versus what we typically can get out of healthy relationships. Welcome to Looking Behind the Mirror, where we explore narcissism and take our lives back as we make sense out of nonsense. As a quick disclaimer, everything I say is based on my opinions and my personal experiences. I'm not a professional, and if you're really struggling, I encourage you to seek professional help. I am providing links below for you. If you've been researching pathological narcissism, chances are you've heard of transactional relationships and how, to a narcissist, all relationships are transactional. But what exactly does that mean? First, let's talk about what people generally get out of healthy relationships. There is a sense of connection. There is a sense of reciprocity where both people in the relationship do things for each other and both people are benefiting. And sometimes one person is giving more and the other person is taking, but in a healthy relationship, that will move back and forth. And sometimes the other person will be giving more while the other one is taking, just depending on the circumstances and the situations that they go through. Nobody's really keeping score. There's a sense of acceptance and a sense of safety when we are in healthy relationships. It helps us feel like we are grounded, like life has a certain amount of stability and purpose to it. We learn from each other when we are in healthy relationships. We bounce ideas off of each other. We learn from each other's experiences. We grow together. We receive and we give support to each other when needed. If all of these things don't mean very much to a narcissistic person, what do narcissists get out of relationships? The main thing that a narcissist will get out of any relationship is what we call supply, and I did a whole video on narcissistic supply, which is basically external validation, just reassurance that they are a worthwhile human being. They need people constantly letting them know that they're important and relevant and powerful. And everything else that a narcissist gets out of a relationship is transactional. Things like money, status, physical intimacy, someone to pay attention to them, to adore them, maybe somebody to do the housework for them or other types of work for them. Or maybe they just need a punching bag, they just need someone to pick on, they just need someone that they can let their frustrations out on, a scapegoat maybe. These are the things that narcissists get out of relationships. They get things that benefit them and often hurt the person that they're in the relationship with. And there's really nothing ever given back to the other person. Anything mutually beneficial in a narcissistic relationship is part of the transaction. It's either given to the other person in order to manipulate them or cause a sense of obligation in them to keep them hanging around, or it's something that's just happenstance. It just happens to be something that benefits the other person, like an unintended side effect. The point is, the narcissist will not give things to other people without expecting something in return, which is the very heart of what a transactional relationship is. And you might wonder, if we can sit and complain about narcissists and say that they just take and take and take and they never give anything back, how is that different? Doesn't that mean that we are expecting things in return when we give things? So what does it mean to give things to other people without expecting it to turn into a transaction? Some key differences is people that are in a healthy relationship are not keeping score. They are not doing things for the other person for the purpose of getting something in return. They're not doing things so that they can cash in on those things later. They are doing them because they want to. They are doing it because healthy people have a natural sense of reciprocity. Healthy people want to give to people that they care about. Healthy people want the people in their lives to be happy. Healthy people take pleasure in giving, and not just because they expect to get something in return at a later date, or not just because they know that whatever it is they're giving, they can hold over someone's head later. Narcissists don't take pleasure in giving. When narcissists are giving anything away, they almost feel like they're being robbed, and they feel a sense of suspicion. they feel a little bit violated anytime they have to give anything to anyone. They feel like they're being taken advantage of. And I think part of this is projection, because narcissists, when they are taking things from others, the attitude that they have is certainly not one that they would ever want anyone else to have towards them. So when they are giving things to someone, I think they project their own intentions onto those people and they feel a little bit used. Narcissists are very stingy, selfish people by nature. They only give if they expect something in return or if they want to create some kind of leverage. And that is all that they use generosity for, is a form of leverage. Narcissists don't view people as sources of love and connection and safety and all those things I talked about in the beginning of the video. Narcissists view people as resources, as preferably untapped resources, or as like a sort of mine that they can get things out of. They don't really look at people as people, and they can't really connect. In place of connecting with other people, they instead manipulate. And part of their manipulation is how they function in life. It's how they get people to cooperate enough with them for their own survival. Healthy people can love and trust and connect with others, and there's mutual reciprocity, and both parties are happy to give and support each other. Narcissists don't have that kind of attitude. Narcissists cannot trust other people. And although they may accomplish the same thing through manipulation, it's done with completely different intentions. They not only cannot connect with other people, and they not only cannot experience love and safety and stability, but they do not value those things. They don't want those things. They don't understand why other people do. Narcissists are living in constant defense. They constantly feel like other people are going to try to take advantage of them. They have a constant dog eat dog kind of attitude. And again, I think this goes back to projection. So it's really just this vicious cycle in their own head that really stems from their own attitudes. Narcissists are always trying to take as much as they can from other people. They are trying to exploit as much as they can from other people, because many of them have the sense that all of their relationships are temporary, and all of their relationships will end once they run out of whatever it is that they're taking from these people, that they're taking from people that they view as resources, which is why narcissists view relationships as sort of disposable, as sort of good for as long as it lasts, and then move on to new people that haven't been worn out yet. Narcissists never give a second thought to what they can give back to other people, because they don't really believe that other people are giving things to them out of the goodness of their heart. They really think that when you are showing them love and safety and acceptance, that you're expecting to get something out of it yourself. And of course, what you're probably expecting to get is just love and acceptance and support in return. But narcissists just don't understand that. They are operating with a completely different set of rules. It's all about how much they can get out of you for as long as the relationship lasts. It's all about getting their needs met and only their needs met, and only meeting other people's needs if it's part of the process of getting their own needs met. They will hurt you, they will shame you, they will lie about you, they will exploit you, they will abuse you, they will manipulate you, they will ruin your life in order to get even the smallest things out of you that they need for themselves. They truly don't care about the way that it affects you. They don't care to give to you, and they don't mind to take. They don't care if it's hurting you, and they give no thought to how they leave you when they move on to new people. All narcissistic relationships are to benefit the narcissist and the narcissist only. And after everything that they can possibly do to pull as much out of you as they can, they will simply move on to new people when you run out of things to give them. Relationships with narcissists really have no point when it comes to connection and emotional benefits. I mean, sometimes our lives can be so tightly tied to narcissistic individuals that it's really not that simple to just cut the relationship off. But still, it's important to keep in perspective what to expect from the relationship and what the other person is really in it for. Narcissists view people as objects that they can use, as resources that they can mine, and that's really all that they see when they look at you. And I think it's important to set our expectations realistically to avoid allowing them to hurt us more than they already have. I hope this helps. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment below any ideas you have for me for future videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this video and would like to see more like it in the future. Until next time, thanks. Bye.